Today is day one of our national park quest. Today we're driving to Carlsbad Caverns, which will be our first national park.
We're here today at Carlsbad Caverns National Park in New Mexico. So what are we going to see here today at Carlsbad Caverns?
Carlsbad Caverns are famous for their caves. The caves are carved in limestone bedrock by sulfuric acid. These particular caves are famous for their many different cave formations inside. Apparently, I learned the word for that is speleothems, and there are 8 different kinds. Today, we are gonna head out to the visitor center. We'll get our national park passports stamped, and then we'll descend down into the great room via the natural entrance. Come on, join us.
When we arrive at a new park, the first thing we usually do is stop by the visitor centre and speak to the rangers about the current conditions and our plans. Then we stamp our national park passport. The Carlsbad Visitor Centre also had this cool 3D map of the caverns, where we could see exactly how the different rooms relate to each other. White nose syndrome is a fungal disease that has now spread to over half the country, leaving millions of bats dead. It kills the bats by waking them during hibernation when food is unavailable and they starve to death. Before entering the caves, we wiped our boots with antibacterial wipes to remove the possibility of spreading this disease to this cave from other caves that we might have been in since 2006.
The main thing we want to impress upon everyone is that caves are very fragile, sensitive environments. There's not really a lot changing down there unless a human being changes it. So we are trusting that you'll respect that fragile environment. You can enjoy it by taking pictures and video. You can use lights, camera flashes, and you can take as much time as you want looking at the features. But the touching of stones and minerals is not allowed, and neither is leaving the trail.
We've been at Carlsbad Caverns for the past 5 days. In that time we've done a whole load of stuff and it has been absolutely fantastic. We started off with the self-guided tour. We hiked down the natural entrance into the main cavern. The big room at the bottom is the largest cavern by volume in the United States, and it's absolutely huge. Really enjoyed that.
There are 2 ways to get down into the cave. You can hike 1.25 miles down the steep path through the natural entrance, or take the elevator down 755 feet. We chose to hike down into the cave. We finished our first day at Carlsbad Caverns by taking the elevator back up to the surface. We returned in the evening to see the bat flight. Sadly, the park prohibits videos and photos during the bat flight to ensure the bats are not disturbed. Subscribe and stay tuned for the next video about Carlsbad Caverns National Park, in which we're going to share our experience of ranger-led tours into the caves.